The doctor hurries down the dim hallways until she comes to a stop, pressing her back against the tunnel. Two Daleks make their way down the hallway. Taking a deep breath, the doctor steps out.
Looking for someone?
The Daleks turn to face her.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Yes, I'm intruding. Now take me to whichever one of you oversized salt and pepper shakers is in charge.
There is no need. You will be exterminated.
Now, let's not get too hasty. I'll happily surrender, but I'm far more valuable than you think.
Explain! Explain!
Simple. I'm the doctor.
You are the doctor.
Well, who else could break into your precious ship without you finding out for a good half hour? You really should work on your security.
You will be taken to the Supreme Dalek.
Lovely. Will there be tea and biscuits?
The doctor smirks slightly as she marched through the hallways, following one of the Daleks while the other keeps its gun trained on her. They soon exit the tunnels and come out onto a large balcony. Below are hundreds of Daleks, all surrounding a large platform where a red Dalek, larger than the rest, is perched. The doctor comes to stand at the railing.
Well. You know, one would think, after the number of times I've chased you lot off this planet, you'd get the message you aren't wanted.
Who are you to oppose us?
Only the Time Lord who's defeated your kind 1,000 times before.
You are the doctor. You do not look familiar.
Just regenerated. It's an unfortunate habit for us Time Lords. Now, I would normally ask you to kindly bugger off, but I doubt that particular route will work. So let me tell you this. My looks are the only thing that has changed since the last time I beat you. This planet is still under my protection, and I still refuse to allow you to commit mass murder.
You are alone. We are many. We will rise and exterminate the human race. We will take revenge for our past defeats upon the human race you so love. You will watch them die, and then you will be exterminated.
I don't care how many you are. You will not succeed with your destruction, and do you know why?
You will explain.
Because you've forgotten one important thing about me. I'm never alone.
There is a rumbling sound, and suddenly the floor begins to shake as the ship vibrates. The doctor's smile becomes a grin as the Daleks are thrown into chaos, sliding around and swiveling their eye stalks in confusion. The doctor tips her hat.
Thank you for your hospitality, but I think I'll be going. Oof.
Doctor, you're alive.
Evidently.
The doctor and Hugh turn to see the Dalek puppets coming at them. As they approach, Dalek eye stalks protrude from their forehead. Hugh shoots two of them, who fall back onto the others as the pair take the opportunity to run hand in hand. As they do so, the doctor raises her wrist and presses a button on an ornate gold bracelet she is wearing. The two come to stop as the Dalek puppets now approach from both ends of the corridor.
What do we do?
Trust me, I have a plan.
Then I'd hurry.
As the puppets raise their arms, Dalek guns begin to come out of their flesh of their hands. A mysterious wind picks up and the TARDIS materializes around Hugh and the doctor.
Yes, that's my girl.
The doctor pulls one of the levers on what appears to be a console down, and the TARDIS dematerializes. She then walks to the screen on the console and presses a button.
Hugh, come look at the monitor.
The screen comes to life, showing a giant spaceship of the Daleks leaving Earth's atmosphere. Once it enters space, it disintegrates until there is nothing left but empty blackness of space.
You did it.
No, Hugh. We did it. Now, what do you think of the TARDIS?
Hugh turns on the spot, surveying the room, which has royal purple carpeting. In the middle of the room stands a white console covered in a multitude of switches, levers, and buttons with a long, clear column in the center, reaching up to the ceiling. Inside it are two cylinders that glow faintly purple. The ceiling is vaulted wood and made of mahogany. A shiny wood railing surrounds the console area with an opening that leads deeper into the TARDIS. The lower part of the console room walls are covered in slightly glowing circles, while a spiral wrought iron staircase leads to a second level whose walls are covered in bookshelves and blue diamond wallpaper. Another wooden railing held up by iron bolsters decorated by Gallifreyan symbols runs around the edge of the second level.
It's bigger on the inside.
The Doctor and Hugh sit in armchairs across the table on the second level of the console room sipping tea. The Doctor has removed her coat, revealing a cream-frilled button-up blouse, navy-pleated knee-length skirt, white tights, and a burgundy vest with a gold pocket watch. The doors to the TARDIS are open, revealing starry galaxies of space.
Today has been the most unbelievable day in my entire life.
I'm glad I could oblige. Although I do wish one of these days I'll regenerate and it won't be in the middle of a crisis.
What is regeneration? You mentioned it several times when we first met.
Regeneration is when I'm mortally wounded and my body repairs itself. The one catch is that I completely change in terms of what I look like. In fact, this is my first time as a female.
Okay. I think I've had my fill of insane information for the day.
I can understand that. For someone who's never known about the existence of aliens, I must say you do a good job back there stopping the Daleks.
Thanks. I have to admit, despite the danger, there was something thrilling about working with you to stop them. By the way, how did the TARDIS know to come where we were?
The Doctor holds up her wrist to show an ornate gold bracelet.
This bracelet I'm wearing hides a TARDIS recall button. I made it a while back for one of my companions. It tracks my position and allows me to summon the TARDIS when I want.
That's incredible. Nobody would think to confiscate a random bracelet.
Thank you. So, what do you plan to do now? You've solved the mystery of Claude. Is it back to your regular detective work?
Well, I wasn't exactly honest with you earlier. Collard wasn't the first time nobody in upper authority on the Force would pay any attention to mysterious cases involving industries. I came to realize that there was a corruption on the Force that I couldn't stand to be a part of. I want to help people, and if I had to quit to do that, then so be it. I can't bear to stand by while injustices go on.
I know how you feel. My people don't like to interfere with the affairs of other planets. I wanted to explore the universe, but the more I saw of it, the more I realized I couldn't just abide by their rules and let other people suffer. They even exiled me for my interference once, but I've never stopped fighting for what I believed is right.
I suppose with so many people in the world being willing to let bad things happen, as long as it doesn't affect them, it's up to people like us to run interference.
That's one way of putting it. Hugh, how would you like to come travel with me? There are worlds out there beyond your wildest imagination, and with the amount of trouble that tends to follow me, you could also help do a world of good. What do you say?
I say, what are we waiting for?
Hugh and the Doctor both jump up and hurry down the staircase to the main level of the console room. The Doctor clicks her fingers, causing the doors to close. She then takes hold of the lever and grins at Hugh, whose face is alight with excitement and anticipation. The Doctor pulls down the lever, and the time rotor in the center of the console begins to move up and down.
Off we go then!